If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofino1, bringing you guys in another YouTube video. So, recently Kanye West did his first presidential rally that received quite a bit of backlash regarding the topics that he spoke of. So shortly after, a couple days or so, Kanye West has started making tweets on Twitter regarding that he wanted to divorce his current wife, Kim Kardashian, which received quite a bit of speculation. Shortly after, Kim Kardashian made a response on Instagram stating that Kanye West has been diagnosed with a bipolar disorder and that it's incredibly complicated and painful for many to understand. She says, in quotes, "As many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I never spoken publicly about how this has affected us at home because I am very protective of our children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to this, to his health. But today I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and misconceptions about mental health," close quotes. And this is not the first time that Kanye West has had a moment in the public eye or made a tweet that has been rather alarming to many. However, Kanye West has openly discussed his mental health, specifically last year with David Letterman. He says, in quotes, "They have this moment where they put you, they handcuff you, they drug you, they put you on the bed, and they separate you from everyone you know. That's something that I'm so happy that I experienced myself, so I can start by changing that moment," close quotes. And like I said, mental health is a serious thing. It's something that I think a lot of people think that maybe celebrities don't go through. A lot of time people think that because you're a celebrity that, you have money, so money equals happiness. And to an extent, I do have to agree with that because, for example, there are a lot of Americans that are on the poverty line that, they're literally living paycheck to paycheck, meaning like at the end of their check, they really don't have any money left over to do anything with, right? So a lot of time for most people, I would say the working class, if they had more money, they would feel a lot better, right? Because they wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck. They would have some money left over to actually go out and do stuff, to actually, have a good time, or whether it's buy a new top or buy a new pair of shoes or whatever it is, there would be some sense of, hey, I'm working and not all of my money just necessarily goes to bills. So I think that's kind of the big misconception with celebrities, is that because they have money, that necessarily means that they are 100% happy. A lot of celebrities, regardless of them being in the public eye, we only see them in what they want us to see, right? Like, let's say, for example, Kanye, he's an artist. Okay, so we only see him for the most part if he's performing on a music show, or, he's maybe getting an award, or, he's doing a music video. So it's almost kind of like you only see these people in certain lights. You only see, in a sense, what they want you to see. And living that type of lifestyle, where you have paparazzis constantly around you, constantly hovering, and you have to have security because you have some people that obviously don't like you just because of who you are. So they're out there to essentially hurt you. So you can't live like what people would say a normal life. Your humanity has been taken away from you. You have to just move. You have to function a different way. People act differently towards people that make X amount of dollars. That's just the truth. You'll find a lot of people that only want to hang with you just because they think that they can get something from you, or because they feel like, there's some type of incentive for them. There's an ulterior motive for them in the end. However, I can see why a lot of people think that this is really alarming, because if you think about it, right? Okay, he's supposed to be running for president and he's having like these meltdowns and breakdowns in his first pep rally, his first rally. And a lot of people are probably kind of like, okay, well, he clearly may have issues of his own, and if he's airing things out on Twitter, well, he's kind of also doing kind of like what Donald Trump does, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. He is a supporter of Donald Trump, and that's kind of a lot of some of the characteristics that Donald Trump has. He tends to tweet out a lot of things online. And like that's kind of what we've seen in the past with Kanye West. When he feels something, he tweets it out. And I think there's nothing wrong with it, but there's a point. When you are in a status of trying to be a president, that is something that's just different. You know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, the type of mindset you need to be in to take on that role is, it's huge. So I can see why some people kind of were turned off by how he was acting, and then just in general, some of the things that he was saying. Some people had a hard time understanding or being able to understand the concept of what he was saying. That's another thing is, being president, you have to be able to speak to a wide audience. Kind of what I stated before, you need to be able to reach a large audience and not be offensive to a group of people, or not be, like you're kind of like leaning towards one side more than the other. But I do think that's interesting, though, that some of their personal life is starting to come out, because I know a lot of people have always thought that their relationship was just 100% perfect, this and this. And, there's a lot of stuff that we just don't know about. And that's just the reality of it. There's a lot of stuff on the internet that we just do not know about these celebrities. And a lot of times people think that they know everything about these people. And the reality is you really don't. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fin Army.